Hey everybody, I thought I would go live today. I don't know if there's anybody on. I was actually going to do a video, but I wasn't sure what topic to talk about today. So I thought I would go live. So I figured we would do a live breastfeeding Q&A. So if there's anybody out there that is on and they have any questions for me, I would love to hear from you. We can do that today. Like I said, I don't really have anything specific to talk about, so I was hoping that I would just answer some questions for you guys. So hi, how are you? How is the baby? I hope that everything's going well. It's been a couple months. Good. Is the breastfeeding going well? Great. That's excellent. Excellent. There's not a lot, the percentage of exclusive breastfeeding is really low in some, especially in the state that I'm in, which is in Michigan. So I love hearing and seeing that moms are exclusively breastfeeding, especially past the first couple months. I'm really glad. I'm really glad. Ever since YouTube changed their whole thing where you have to have 1,000 subscribers, otherwise you don't get monetized, you know, I really wasn't making any money on my videos anyway. My videos are for you guys. I'm hoping that they like help somebody. So just knowing that they've helped you, I'm really glad. I'm really glad. I was actually working as a breastfeeding peer counselor, and I just quit to just stay at home. It just wasn't working out. I have a lot of like little health issues, so I just decided I'm gonna stay home and start making more videos again, get more videos up for you guys. So do you have any questions for me or anything in particular that maybe you can think of that I haven't talked about that might be a good video to put up? I'm really glad that, you know, my videos have helped you. That's my whole purpose is, you know, I say constantly that I am not a breastfeeding Nazi. I am like just a breastfeeding advocate and supporter. And I just think breastfeeding is great, but I also feel like what's most important is mom and baby. And if I can help, that's what I do. That's what I want to do. So, but yeah, I feel like I've talked about a lot of different things. And I have updated, and maybe what I should do is go back over some of my old videos and see if there's anything. I'm trying not to cover my camera. I want to maybe make some of the older videos again. Maybe like redo some of the older videos, just because I feel like some of them are so old, people might not go back that far and look. So, but I see someone else is on. So this is, I just thought I would do a live Q&A. If you have any breastfeeding questions for me, I would love to hear from you. I wasn't really sure. I was going to put up a video, but I'm not really sure what subject to talk about today. So I thought that I would just do a live Q&A. So if you have any questions for me, definitely please leave them below. My most recent was talking about the breast, the anatomy of the breast. I feel it's important to know how the milk works, or how the breast works, or how the milk is made, how it's produced. So I kind of enjoyed that video. I feel like understanding how the body works, that it's such an amazing thing. One of the things I love to talk about and share with a mom is when I'm talking about a baby latching, and I'm always saying, you know, in your mind, think of breastfeeding, not nipple feeding, like the baby should have a mouthful of breast. And I always talk about the little bumps that are on your areola, the dark skin around your nipple. And I always ask moms, do you know what those bumps are for? Because a lot of times we see those bumps, we have no idea what those bumps are for. And are they normal? And so I like to tell moms, those bumps do 3 things. Number 1, they secrete, or they let out the smell of your milk. So that's how a baby kind of knows where to go for milk, especially newborns. And when you put them skin to skin, they can crawl to the breast. They smell your milk. They also secrete like oils to keep that area clean and to keep it hydrated and just, you know, soft. And then they also, the most coolest thing that they do is they read your baby's saliva. So as your baby's growing, when your baby sucks on the breast, those bumps are reading the saliva, and they're able to tell what the baby needs, what kinds of nutrients they're needing, what types of fats. Do they need more fat? Do they need less fat? Do they need a specific type of antibody or a specific type of antivirus? That's kind of how your body knows when your baby's getting sick, because when the baby gets on the breast and they start sucking and the saliva, the saliva, you know, gets into those, I like to call them scanners, and they scan the saliva, they see those viruses or bacteria, and then it tells the body that you need this antibody, the baby needs this antibody, and then your milk changes composition and it provides that. So like sometimes you can notice if you pump that your breast milk all of a sudden looks like colostrum again. So I just thought that, you know, I love to share that with moms, just kind of, you know, understanding how the breast works. I think that's really, really important with breastfeeding, is just knowing, I guess 2 things, knowing how the breast works and also knowing what is normal newborn behavior. Because a lot of times we think that we're doing something wrong, and we don't realize that what we're experiencing or how our newborn is acting is normal newborn behavior, or the things that are going on with our breast is normal, the normal way your breast works. You know, milk supply and the way that your breast should feel on a regular basis, or in between feeds, or, you know, when your milk first increases, like all those things, it's important to understand and know those things, especially before the baby comes, so that you know when each thing happens, like when you know that by day 3 or 4 or 5 that your milk is going to increase and your breasts are going to get really full. And then after your milk is established and it knows how much to make and how often to make it, then your breast should go back to feeling normal in between, which I talked about in one of my previous videos. But I feel like it's just important to know that, because you know, a lot of times it's those first few weeks when we're learning our newborn and we're learning our breasts and we're learning how the milk is made, that we maybe can sabotage ourselves with milk supply. We will give a bottle when we shouldn't have. You know, maybe we thought we didn't have enough milk, or maybe we didn't have a lot, but in order for it to increase, the baby needed to feed more. So that is something that's definitely important. So if you have any questions, definitely feel free to leave them below. And what I'm gonna say is, I'm not gonna stay on much longer, but what I wanted to say is, if you do have any requests for videos, please leave that in the description, or in a comment, I'm sorry, leave that in a comment so that I know what videos maybe you guys would like to see. So you might see this later on in the day, and you might have had a question. So if you could just leave a comment asking me that question, then I will try to make a video. Either I'll answer the question or I'll make a video. If you can give me some video ideas, then I will try to, you know, make some more videos. So that is it then for today. Since I don't really see too many people on, I will go ahead and go, and hopefully I will get another video up very soon. So thank you guys for watching, and you know, definitely don't forget to hit the subscribe button, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video.